Hey, welcome to the series of Everything You Need to Know About Python in Simplest Possible Way. In our previous videos, we have discussed so many important concepts and so many important methods regarding set, right? So as part of that, in this video, we will be discussing some more important methods that we have in order to manipulate sets. They are nothing but pop, remove, discard, and clear. So all of these methods are considered as set deletion methods. So by using these methods, we can delete some elements from the set. So let us go ahead and see how we can use methods in order to delete some element from the set. So let us start with this particular pop here. So in order to understand this particular pop and how this pop works, let us take some example of set. So I am taking an example set here. So in this set, I will be considering some element. Let's say I will be considering simple example in order to make you understand clearly. I am considering 10, 20, 30, 40, and again I am considering 30, and again I am considering 50. So after that, I will just print this particular set to 1. So if I execute this, you can able to see we are not getting this particular duplicate value. This is nothing but 30 here. I am only showing you because in order to make you understand, set only contains unique values. So let us go ahead and see how we can remove elements from this particular set. Think pop here. So I will be taking this particular set 1 because from this set 1 only we need to remove elements, right? So after that I will be using particular dot, and after that I will be mentioning particular pop here. So now if I simply execute this particular code here, I am executing this, you can able to see we are removing an element from this particular set. So by simply mentioning this particular pop, randomly it takes this particular set function takes an element and remove that element from the set. So after that, if I print this particular set 1 here, if I execute this, you can able to see we cannot have this particular 50 here. So you cannot see 50 here because set 50 is removed by using this particular pop method. So like this, by using this particular pop method, randomly any one of the element will be removed. So in order to understand more clearly, I will take one more example here. So I am taking this particular same set 1, and again I am calling this particular pop. So now if I execute this, you can able to see we are getting particular 20. So why we are getting this particular 20 is because this particular method, which is pop, returning these elements to understand, to let us know what is the element that is removed from the set. So now if I print particular set 1 here, if I execute this, you can able to see we are not having this particular 20 here because this particular 20 is removed from the set by using this particular pop. So by this, I hope you can able to understand whenever we are mentioning this particular pop, simply without passing anything, any one of the element randomly removed from the set. So I hope you can able to understand that. So let us go ahead and see one more approach that how we can use this particular pop. So I am taking this particular same set 1 and I am mentioning this particular pop. So apart from that, I will be passing one of the element to this particular pop. Let's say I wanted to remove this particular 10, so that I will be mentioning this particular 10 here. So now if I execute this, so you can able to see set.pop takes no arguments, one is given. So it was telling that you cannot pass any arguments to this particular pop. If you pass, it will return, it will give error because this particular pop does not take any argument as a parameter. So if you wanted to remove any specific element by using this particular pop, you cannot do that. So to demonstrate you that only, I am explaining by using some parameter, which is nothing but 10. So I hope you can able to understand how we can use this particular pop. So we only need to use this particular pop by simply mentioning this particular pop method, and we should not pass any value at all. So then only it will be removed some element randomly from the set, because set is an unordered collection. So it will be randomly picking one element and that element will be moved from the set. So I hope by this you can able to understand clearly how this pop works in order to remove or delete any element from the set. So if you are trying to pass any element that you wanted to remove or delete from the set, by using this particular pop, you cannot do that. So in order to do that, we have some other methods. So one of the method that we have, which is nothing but remove. So you can pass the argument to this particular remove method and the argument will be. So what I will be doing is that I will take one more set here, which is nothing but set 2. I will be considering the similar elements 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. So like this, I am considering 5 elements here. So to let you know the order, I will print this particular set 2 here. So if I execute this, we are having 50, 20, 40, 10, 30. So we are getting some random arrangement here because set is an unordered collection, right? So now what I will be doing is that I wanted to use this particular remove method. So how we can use this particular remove method? Let us understand. So in order to use, we need to mention the set first. So I am mentioning set 2. After that, I am mentioning this particular dot operator. So after that, I am using this particular remove. So if I simply use this particular remove, if I execute this, you can able to see an error. Set.remove takes exactly one argument. So previously, when we are passing an argument to this particular pop, it was giving set.pop takes no arguments. So here, when we use this particular remove by without passing any argument, it was giving takes this particular set.remove takes exactly one argument. By this, you can able to understand this pop does not takes any argument at all, but this particular remove takes exactly one argument, which is nothing but what is the element that you wanted to remove from the set. So that is what I will be mentioning now. So I wanted to remove an element which is nothing but 10. So in this particular set 2, I wanted to remove 10. So that is what I am mentioning here. And if I execute this, so it is got executed. So if I print this particular set 2 here, I am printing set 2. If I execute this, you can able to see this 10 is being removed from this particular set 2 and you cannot see the 10 value inside of this particular set. So I hope you can able to understand how we can remove an element from the set by passing particular element to this particular remove method. So I hope you can able to understand that. So in order to make you understand more clearly, I will take one more example. So I am taking this particular same set 2 and I will use this particular remove. So let's say now I wanted to remove, let's say this particular 40 here. So I will be mentioning 40 here and if I execute this, so it is got executed. So now if I print set 2, I am printing set 2 here. If I execute this, we cannot see this particular 40 in the set because by using this particular remove method, we are removing this particular 40. As a result, we are not having 40 in the set 2. So now what I will be doing is that in order to make you understand one of the important concept, I will be using this particular set 2 dot remove here. So now what I will be doing is that I will pass an element that is not even present in this particular set 2. So what I will be doing is that we don't have 10, right? So 10 is already being removed here. So now at this moment we don't have 10, right? So now if I pass 10 here and if I execute this, you can able to see we are getting a key error which is nothing but 10. So by this what you can able to understand is that it was telling this particular 10 is not present in the set, but you are passing 10 and we cannot remove the 10 by performing this operation. That is what it telling. So what happens is that it is cannot remove this particular 10 element because it does not present in the set, right? So that is one of the things that I wanted to make you understand. So in order to overcome this, even if we mention any one of the element which is not present in the set, we will be getting this particular error. So in order to overcome, even if we mention any one of the element that we wanted to remove, even that is not present, we should not get any error. So in such case, we will be using this discard method. So this particular discard method and remove method works almost similar. Only thing is this particular by this particular error we can avoid. So we can remove the elements from the set by mentioning the element to the particular discard method. So to make you understand, I will take set 3 here. I hope you can able to understand and I hope you may have some doubts. So in order to explain clearly, I will take one more example here. So I am taking 10, 20. So why I am keep taking this particular example is because to make you understand simply by this simple. So now I will print this particular set 3 here. So I am executing this. So we are getting the set values. Good. So now what I will be doing is that I am calling this particular set 3 and using this particular discard method. So after that, what I will be doing is that I wanted to mention any one of the element that I wanted to remove. So that we will see next. So now if I simply execute this, we will be get an error said that discard exactly takes one argument, which is exactly that what we have got previously when we use remove, right? So this discard and remove works almost similar. So I will explain how it works. So I'm taking this particular set3 and discard here. So I will be passing, let's say I wanted to remove 40 now. So I'm mentioning 40 here. If I execute this, this got executed, you can see here. And if I print set3 here, if I execute this, you can able to see we are removing this particular 40 and you cannot see 40 in the set. So I hope you can able to understand how we can remove an element by using remove method and this particular discard method. The uniqueness that this discard method is having, I will explain. So now if I take this particular set3 dot discard here, and if I pass any element that is not even present in the set, so I will be passing 60. 60 is not even present in this particular set, right? So now if I execute this, we are not getting any error and it is got executed. You can see here, this is got executed. And if I print the result, so I'm printing set3 here. If I execute this, no element is being removed because we are passing 60 and 60 is not present in the set and we cannot remove any element because that is not, the element is not present, and we have the elements, that is what exactly we have previously also. So the difference between this particular remove and discard method is that whenever we are passing any element that is not present in the set, remove method rise an error which is nothing but key error that you can see. But whereas this particular discard method, whenever you are passing an element that is not even present in the set, you don't get any error. The statement will be executed exactly fine. You can see here, this represents this cell is got executed. So this will be executed and you won't get any error even the element is not present in the set. So that is the only difference that we have with this particular remove and discard method. For both the remove and discard methods, we can pass any element that we wanted to move from the set. So I hope you can able to understand that. So let's go ahead and see one more method that we have, which is nothing but clear. So what this clear method does is that it will remove all the elements that we have in the set. So at final, it will return an empty set. So let us go ahead and see how it works with example. So let's say I'm considering set 4 here and I will be taking almost similar elements 10, 20, 30, 40. So now what I will be doing is that I will print this particular set to 4 here. If I execute this, you can able to see we are having 40, 10, 20, 30. Order may be different, but the elements are exactly same, right? So now what I will be doing is that I will use this particular clear method. So in order to use, I will be mentioning this particular set 4 and I will be mentioning this clear method. If I execute this, we don't pass anything to this particular clear method. If I execute this, this is got executed, you can see here. And after that, if I print set to 4 here, if I execute this, you can able to see we are getting an empty set which will be represented by using the set method. So previously when we are printing this set 4, we are getting all the elements 40, 10, 20, 30. But whereas after using this particular clear method, we are removing all the elements present in the set and at final we are returning an empty set. So I hope you can able to understand how this clear method works in order to remove any elements that we have. So let me explain with one more example here. Let's say I have this particular set 4 here. In this set 4, I have 10 and 20. So what I wanted to explain here is that first I will print this particular set 5 here. I am executing this. We are getting 10 and 20. Very good. So now what I will be doing is that set 5 that clear. So I wanted to explain, can we pass any arguments to particular set clear method? So let's say I am passing 10 here, which is nothing but one of the value that is present in the set 5, right? So I am passing that, and if I execute this, you can see an error saying set.clear takes no arguments. which means you cannot pass any argument. It will take an empty this function, and after that if you print set to 5 here, and if I execute this, so I'm not passing any element here, I am simply calling this particular set 5. Previously we have 10 and 20 in set 5, so after using this particular clear method, I am again printing this set to 5. If I execute this, you can able to see an empty set, which otherwise means by using this particular clear method we are removing all the elements present in the set. So I hope you can able to understand how we can remove all the elements in the set and left with empty set. So this will be useful whenever we wanted to use this particular variable or object one more time for the other variable. So now this set is empty set, right? So now we can add elements to the set and we can use this particular set for the further process. So I hope you can able to understand that. So I hope you have understood all the concepts and all the method that we have discussed in this video. So let me explain one more time quickly. So it's like a recap so that you can able to quickly understand. So by using this particular set.pop method, we can remove any element randomly from the set. So it will take some random element from the set and that element will be removed by using the pop method. So if you wanted to mention any specific element and wanted to remove any specific element, in such case we will be using this particular remove or discard method. So both of these remove and discard work similarly, which will be used whenever we wanted to remove any specific element from the set. So one key difference between remove and discard is that whenever you are passing any element that is not present in the set, this particular remove raises a key error, whereas this particular discard does not raise any error. It will just simply execute. So that is the only difference that we have between remove and discard. But both of these methods works in order to remove any specific element from the set. So apart from that, we are having this clear method in order to clear all the elements present in the set and will be left with empty set, so that we can use that particular set object further in order to add elements and do some kind of a modification on later on. So I hope you can able to understand all these concept, all these methods explained in this. So apart from this, I wanted to tell you one more thing here. So you are doing really great for understanding and you are learning everything that is related to Python. That is really good. And you are the only persons who watch this video till the end. So what I want from you is that tell me what and explain me. So just mention what you feel about this video, what you think about this video, anything that you thought about this video, good explanation, bad explanation, need to improve the explanation, anything that you thought about this video, comment your thoughts in the comment section so that I could improve upon. So thank you for watching this video and I hope you have found this video interesting. The next video we will be discussing one of the important characteristics of set, which is mutability, which means we can modify the data in the sets, right? So how we can do that, we will be discussing in our next video. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next one. So stay updated with my latest videos. Subscribe to this channel and turn on the notifications to all so that whenever I upload any video, you will get the notification. Thank you for watching.